taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. We'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense take. Are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop it, just keep feeding the football.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create here on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Now trapped behind the line, it'll be a short loss. He's going to lose yardage there, forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Back to pass. It's Henderson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The Knights come up to the line in a hurry up. And the same runner's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now another deep ball here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Finding some room at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Knights lining up here on first and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. And it's complete downfield. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. The Knights come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Takes the handoff again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him about the 14. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Refusing to be brought down. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football and pick up big yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Knights.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. To throw, it's Henderson. Pressure is coming. He's escaping the pocket now. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. A quick throw out left, complete. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the back now goes in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts.
The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, UCF. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He makes the grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. It's a shotgun run call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And in 1st down, right back to the running game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Runs through the defender. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely...
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
And this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll test the right side here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Loses 6. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
CF offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll start the drive here with an end around. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. Fits into space at the 50. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Knights pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UCF 26, Ohio State 14.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Knights with 1st and 10 here. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Tailback with another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, UCF.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense wraps him up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. He knocks this one right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense now operating in empty. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the sack. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Brings up second down.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Take over first and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Passes the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Third down now after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever.
Brings up second down.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the try here for the extra point. Offense looking. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This game is not over yet. Let's see how the offense plays it. They'd love to choose some clock here, but can't get too complacent. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Knights looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And he stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Ohio State, 22.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Henderson. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out